Well, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has revised its guidelines for the rerun of elections in Southern-Ijaw local government area of Bayelsa State. The Commission says all the parties have signed on to the revised guidelines, which it believes will help to fast-track the exercise on Saturday, January the 9th. According to INEC's National Commissioner in the state, Mr. Mustafa Lekki, accreditation and voting will go on simultaneously, while ad hoc officials, observers and even journalists are to be given life jackets because of the terrain.
Some of the lessons from the last time we were here. One of the things that we're doing, which I think is quite strategic and will be helpful, is the way our materials are being distributed. We are not to save time, and because of the disparities in geography and distances, we are moving the materials, some of them directly, from this location here at the state headquarters of INEC, to the route, to the registration area centers. Usually we go to the local government, office of INEC. From there we go to the racks, and then we go to the polling units. But because of some certain factors, we decided we are going to go directly to the rack in most cases, except for Ekeremo. Yesterday we moved to Ekeremo. So today we are moving directly to the racks, and then which closer to the PUs. And tomorrow we will move directly to the PUs. So that's one thing that we have done. The distribution of materials is being done in that manner. The other very important decision that was taken only just yesterday, based on the political parties' requirement in our meeting, we had a series of meetings with them yesterday, was that we should consider accreditation with simultaneous voting. This is a departure from the norm, but all the parties came together, requested INEC, for us to consider that, and it was agreed, and they all signed a document that they think is in the interest. I think there's a lot of benefit in doing that. So tomorrow during the voting, we have accreditation with simultaneous voting, which means that we'll conclude the polling quite early. We're looking at polling will still commence. we will still open at the PUs at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 2, we're expecting that the polls should be closed. But anybody who is online before 2 o'clock will have opportunity to vote. Security forces are being deployed at least 2 days ahead of tomorrow, and that we know started from yesterday, and that was confirmed by the DIG in charge of this whole operation yesterday in a meeting with all the security forces, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Army, and the Civil Defense. They were all there yesterday. So that was reaffirmed that they are deploying people to calm down the situation, to assure people that there is peace and that they can come out and vote, to give people that sense of security and peace in the area. That was not done in the first place, so that is different. And now we're also having the policemen, as you can see in this area, we have special police units who are also going to be accompanying us from yesterday, the material to the various destination. And then there's also provision for some armed policemen, like 2, that will stay not too, a bit of a distance from the polling units. They will not be at the polling units. You will have unarmed policemen, at least 2, in the polling unit, as is the practice, but we have some that are a bit armed too, that will not be too far away from the polling unit. Just to give people a sense of peace, safety and security. These are things we are doing, as some of us agency response to what is going on. And the waterways will be patrolled by other, armed forces, in the area. All ballot papers for material are specially coded for the local government area, special colors and special coding. That is correct, so that we can trace and know exactly where it is going to and where it is coming from.